Hello, my lovely little cubies, blockies, simpals, and others. Welcome to another stream where I am Tidbit, she, her. I play video games, I do voices, and we are going to do voices while playing a video game. That video game is the Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright trilogy. We are currently on game number 2, case number 4. So, let's get on with that. We had to stop in the middle of court, and as you can see, there is not the. I'm alone today. Everyone else is dealing with their own stuff. And hey, I'm used to running it alone. I did the entire Apollo trilogy alone. So, let me just open up the guide here. Let's see, where were we? We'll just have to see. Please wait, Your Honor. That's not necessary. The trial... Please continue the trial. What are you sweating for? Your client is getting one more day to live, isn't he? That's not it. This isn't about that. What?
You forgot to post all the self-promotions.
Alright. Boom. Fixed. Happy now?
Yes.
Edgeworth, I know you know who the real killer is. Please, let the trial continue. If I don't get the verdict, then Maya... But it's impossible to continue as long as the witness refuses to testify. Now then, this court is objection! It is not impossible for this trial to continue. Mr. Edgeworth, what are you doing? It's true Ms. Andrew holds the right against self-incrimination. However, if the topic of conversation were something unrelated to whatever she may be guilty of, then she has no right to withhold testimony. Yes, that is very true, but... Hello, no username. Tiddlywinks. Yep, I am just a game of small discs. Actually, there is one little thing that I am curious about. Ms. Andrews. When you found the victim's dead body, you poured yourself a glass of juice. Yes, and? This is not improv, this is a court. I can't help but think how unnatural that is. Usually when one finds a body, they are shaken up, not stirring a glass of juice. So my actions were unusual, but I've already... Before you speak, I want to state that if you have a reason behind your actions, I would like you to testify to that effect. Testify? Your Honor, I would like to request that the witness testify again as to what happened when she first discovered the victim's body. Whatever we find out in this testimony should in no way implicate the witness. Matter. I don't know what it is about Edgeworth today, but I can't get a good read off him. Is he friend or foe? I just don't know. The court acknowledges the prosecution's request. Miss Andrews, if you please. When I found the body, that glass of juice, I didn't really pour it for myself. I was surprised when I walked into the room and saw it in that messy state. And Juan, he was sitting slumped over and tired looking in the corner. When I saw him sitting like that, the thought that he was dead didn't cross my mind. To be honest, I thought he had just fainted or something, so I went to pour him some juice. When I realized that he was dead, that's when I knocked the flower vase over. So, you poured that glass of juice for the victim. Why didn't you say so in your earlier testimony? I didn't think I needed to include something so trivial. Phoenix, be careful here. If you can't find anything wrong with this testimony, then there's nothing left. I know. Edgeworth, what the heck is going on in the brain of yours? Now then, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
So, when I found the body. Right.
Objection! So, you honestly didn't think he was dead when you found him? No, not at all. Even though this is what you saw when you discovered the body? What is the meaning of this? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? There is a knife sticking straight out of Mr. Corrida's chest. Anyone who saw this scene would have immediately thought that he was a dead man.
Well, you see,
I doubt a single person in the world would mistake this for someone who fainted. And then so nonchalantly go pour something to drink. Your point is? Miss Andrews, your testimony just now, it was all one giant lie. And your lie has proven one thing very clearly. That you are the real killer.
no!
It looks like the defense has somehow brought the ugly truth to light.
Why did bro moan like that? She's in distress.
The defendant, Mr. Matt Engarde, is not guilty after all.
That's impossible. You're wrong.
Miss Andrews, try to have some composure.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me. I'm telling you. It was Matt. I swear it. She's the one who killed Juan.
But you were the one who refused to testify. And your reason for not doing so was that you might end up incriminating yourself.
That's because...
Miss Andrews, I will give you one last chance. What exactly are you hiding that may incriminate you?
I refuse to testify.
Then there is no need for this court to continue any further. Mr. Matt Engarde's innocence has been clearly demonstrated.
Is it over? Have we found the truth at last?
What's wrong, Phoenix?
Usually the real killer confesses his or her guilt. And now that I think about it, this is the first time someone hasn't.
Now then, I would like to hand down my verdict for Mr. Matt Engarde.
Objection! Your Honor, the prosecution feels that it would be premature to pass down a verdict at this time.
What?
The reason is quite simple. This witness has yet to speak the absolute, real truth.
Matthew on guard. Matt Pat on guard, but that's just a theory.
The absolute, real truth. What are you... Witness! Don't you understand yet?
Huh?
I don't know who planted this silly idea in your head, but as long as you protect yourself through your silence, Matt Engarde will go free. And in his place, you will become the guilty party.
That's a lie. I don't believe you.
What?
I was told if I spoke, then it would be all over and Nat would never be declared guilty.
What in the world is she talking about? Has she lost it? I gave Juan a copy of Undertale. Matt Pat Engarde.
I can't speak about it. I'm too scared.
It's Franziska von Karma.
Huh?
Don't you remember, Phoenix? Miss Andrews lives by gripping tightly onto the words of another. Because she doesn't have the strength to believe in herself.
If you get the reference, congrats, lol.
Yeah?
I'm familiar with the Pope. Then right now, Miss Andrews is...
Yesterday, she was tossed a lifesaver by Ms. von Karma. It was like a dog treat for her. Don't say a word, no matter what happens. If you do, Matt Engarde will be acquitted.
You kinda suck at accents. I'm dead, and I'm using the body of a tiny child.
Excuse me that my accents aren't perfect through these mediums.
You have to use a child. There are no other people who can do this. Now shut up.
Miss Andrews undyingly believes in those words right now and is clinging on to them.
Then what should we do? This is the first time I've ever come across anything like this. I've only been, like, a defense attorney for, like, 2 years. But Miss Andrew has to be the killer, right? All we have to do now is get her not guilty. That is my only priority.
Don't say a word, Fräulein. What we do in this closet is between you and me.
It wasn't me. I'm begging you. Please, believe me. I didn't kill Juan. Help. Please. Someone help me.
Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. The court cannot continue on like this. Therefore, I'd like to hear what you intend to do. What I intend to do? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to say? Right. I'd suggest you think very carefully about this. Think about what this witness did and what she did not do. And think about who is the real mastermind behind this crime. Who's the real mastermind? Isn't that obvious? There's no one else it could be except the woman crying right over there. Right? Come now. What will you do? What kind of man are you, Phoenix Wright? My priority is to get a not guilty verdict. I am a defense attorney. I'm here for the truth. I have to win a complete acquittal today. There's no way around that. But I can't bring myself to do it like this. Not when she's making a face like that. Miss Andrews, I would like to know what you are really hiding. Mr. Wright, are you sure you know what you are doing? Sure, Mr. On Guard would get an acquittal, but in his place, you would be found guilty. Is this how you really want this trial to end?
Be quiet. How dare you? You're trying to trick me. Andrews should play Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the game, on Xbox Game Pass.
It'll change her entire life. We don't need ads in this chat.
That's enough. I commend you for trying, Mr. Edgeworth. However, it's clear that the defense's theory is the truth. MatPat On Guard's theory is real. Sans is Ness.
You're wrong.
This is bullshit. What a sham.
Huh?
I had hoped things wouldn't come to this. However, what is it, Mr. Edgeworth? Miss Andrews, since you absolutely refuse to testify, it falls on my shoulders to disclose this to the court.
Stop.
Mr. Edgeworth? This witness, how should I put this? She has an illness.
What?
And because of this illness, she has tried to commit suicide in the past.
Stop. Please, stop.
No matter how much you want to hide it, it's no use. I have the evidence right here.
That's
the second part of the suicide report. The attempted suicide report. What will you do now, witness? You know what I'm about to do, don't you? I will now reveal to the court the nature of the pitiful woman known as Adrian Andrews. The secret of her dependent nature. Having other people know about it scares her more than anything else in the world.
Please stop! I beg you! If people find out,
If you're going to say would choose death, that is no concern to me. Edgeworth, how can you be so cold? However, before you die, I will pull the truth from your still breathing lips. No matter what I have to do. So, will you tell the court yourself? Or shall I? Either way is fine with me.
I'll talk, but please help me. Nothing matters anymore. When I first saw him, I really thought he had fainted. Honest. When I realized he was dead, that was when I formulated my plan. Once I made sure there was no one in the hallway, I made a dash back to Matt's room. And then I stabbed Juan's dead body with the knife and ripped off the button. Just when I finished, I was returning to Matt's room. I had a bit of an inconvenience. That's why I ended up using the nickel samurai costume.
She didn't game enough. Edgeworth doesn't respect a girl who can't game.
I'm a bit busy having a panic attack!
Stabbed the body with the knife? But why would you do that?
Isn't it obvious? To pin the blame on a certain person. A certain cowardly man.
What? What do you mean by all of this? It might take this court a little while to understand, but this is the truth.
The real killer is Matt! That scumbag of a man! I'll never forgive him. He's trying to escape his guilt again, just like last time.
Last time? So, Miss Andrews stabbed the victim, Juan Corrida, in the chest with the knife. However, she didn't do it with murder in mind. She did it with the intent of framing Matt on guard for the murder. And this is her crime. What? How is this possible? How did Francisca know about this?
Don't you know, little Phoenix Wright? I can make any woman bend around my finger.
I mean, wasn't Miss Andrews supposed to be the real murderer? Mr. Wright, please get over your shock and commence the cross-examination.
My crime. When I first saw him, I really thought he had fainted. Honest.
Oh, gosh. That's... Oh, gosh. It's a press all statement. And we're only 20 minutes in. We ended right before a giant marathon. I'm glad we stopped. This would have been difficult to do at the end of last stream.
Weird to admit that in
I can make any woman bend around my finger.
Weird to admit that in public.
Not like that, you perverted deviant.
Pain. Hold it. But you could tell from the state of the room, was in, that there must have been a fight. Are you telling the truth when you said you didn't know he was dead?
He had a scarf tied around his neck. But that scarf is a part of the Gem and Ninja's costume, so I didn't think anything about it was strange. His head was also tilted down a bit, so I couldn't see his face all that well. That's why I thought I'd wake him up and went to pour the juice. When I realized he was dead, that was when I formulated my plan.
Hold it. What is this plan you had?
I knew right away the murderer was Matt. I knew because, one, he was going to expose Matt's weak point to the world. So Matt did this to stop Juan and silence him for good. It's all logical. I push up my glasses. That's when I thought I should forge some evidence and pin this crime on Matt.
So, the forged pieces of evidence were the knife and the button.
The first thing that came to mind was to plant the knife. Once I made sure there was no one in the hallway, I made a dash back to Matt's room.
Hold it! That was so you could get the knife, correct?
The knife Matt used at dinner had his fingerprints all over it. I thought if I used that, then the police would certainly turn their eyes towards him. Evil man. I will get you arrested. Matt was napping with his costume on at the time. I slipped in, took the knife, and returned to the scene of the crime. And then I stabbed Juan's dead body with the knife and ripped off the button.
Hold it! So, you were the one to stab the victim with that knife.
It gives me goosebumps to think about it now. What a horrible thing I did. But at the time, I couldn't control my own body. It moved on its own. Then, when I stabbed Juan's dead body, I suddenly realized something. If I used the button somehow, I could make Matt look even more suspect. Body moves on their own. Gosh, Adrian Andrews really is me. Blonde hair, card, glasses, kinda looks like Samus. Has issues controlling the body. If we get a trans, we get a bingo.
So, you thought to rip one of the buttons off and then plant it in Mr. Onguard's hakama. Hakama.
Samus is cool. Yeah. And suicide attempts. I won't go into that. I'll just be lore for people who watch streams. Yes. That's what I had planned to do. But things never go that smoothly, do they? Just when I finished, I was returning to Matt's room. I had a bit of an inconvenience.
An inconvenience?
There was a woman with a camera at the ready, loitering in the hallway. Loitering in the hallway.
I'm willing to bet my spikes it was loitering. I mean, Lotta.
There was also a woman with a ray gun at the ready, pacing back and forth.
That's Miss Oldbag for you.
I had already been caught and made into a big scoop for a certain weekly tabloid once. So I couldn't very well go out looking like myself and get caught again. And that's why I ended up using the Nickel Samurai costume.
Hold it! You were the one who prepared that costume, weren't you?
Yes, I took it from Global Studios. I also put it in Juan's guitar case the day before the awards ceremony.
You did this in preparation for the press conference, correct?
Yes, Juan wanted to wear that costume and hold a press conference in it. He was going to disclose Matt's big secret there.
And what is this secret? I love a good gossip. Go on, give me the tea.
You can trust me. That, I don't know. Anyway, I thought that if I were to leave Juan's room in the Nickel Samurai costume, then people would think that Matt was the real murderer. I was very careful not to leave any fingerprints when I opened the guitar case. I absolutely did not want anyone to know about the costume.
I think we've heard enough. So, after that, you went back to Mr. Onguard's room and planted the button?
Into Matt's hakama? Yes. After that, I folded up the costume I was wearing and put it into a bag. Then I snuck it out of the hotel and got rid of it.
My word! What does all this mean?
Mr. Edgeworth, is it?
Hmm?
The real criminal is Matt Onguard. Yesterday, that woman prosecutor sat me down for a talk.
Francisca.
She said that I should, under no circumstances, confess to what I had done. That if I just kept quiet, then Matt would be found guilty for sure. I had no choice but to believe in her words.
Oh my goodness. What this witness has done is clearly unlawful. However, as long as her testimony stands, we can be certain she is not the real killer. Wait, Your Honor. The defense still objection. Right. It's pointless. At this point in time, it is not possible to indict Miss Andrews on anything. Yes, exactly. There isn't a single piece of evidence that points to her as the murderer. The cross-examination of this witness is over, and so is today's trial. You couldn't establish that the witness was the culprit. Please, let it go, Mr. Wright. But, Mr. Edgeworth, please place Miss Andrews under arrest for further questioning. Understood, Your Honor. The prosecution will arrange for her detention immediately. That is all. Court is adjourned for today.
See, it's a red chair.
Today's trial. It's over. And I didn't win an acquittal. Witness, would you mind if I asked you something? Huh? Edgeworth.
What is it?
Before you leave court today, I wondered if I might take a look at one thing. That card in your hand. It's had my interest for quite some time now. What exactly is it?
Oh, this? Mr. Wright also asked about this. Although I didn't remember at the time you asked me about it, Mr. Wright, I remembered just now. I found this in the room on that day.
The room? That day?
Yes? I found this card when I discovered Juan's body. It was lying right there next to him.
You found that card next to the victim's body?
I supposed I must have unconsciously slipped it into my pocket. But it's not as if this card has any relevance to Juan's murder, right?
Yeah, I guess not, but it's still a strange card if you ask me. But as far as a clue to this case, I don't see why. Hold it! Witness that card! Give it to me! Hurry! Edgeworth, do you have any idea what you have stupidly yet inadvertently done? I can't believe you hid this from me all this time.
I didn't mean to.
What is this all about? I've never seen Edgeworth so emotional before.
Why is Andrew so pretty, though? Because, woman. Pretty much every woman is pretty. You just need eyes to see it.
That card. What in the world is it? What does it mean?
Let's save our progress. Only 30 minutes in.
March 22nd, 5:24 p.m. Wright and Co. Law Offices.
Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
There, Pearl.
I can't take it anymore!
Look, it'll be all right. Everything may still work out. The condition was that we had to get a not guilty verdict. And so far, the kidnapper has kept his word and hasn't hurt Maya. So he won't because Mr. Ongard hasn't been given a guilty verdict sentence yet. Cheer up! We don't have time to stand around crying. We have to get going.
You're right. And that statement was... yes.
Correct.
Oh?
No, the statement was correct.
Yeah?
No, you're supposed to say the words, that statement was correct.
Huh. Phoenix should take her out to McDonald's and get her a Happy Meal.
I don't know if we can afford that.
Mystic Maya isn't much more pink than I am.
Yes, that's right. So... Hey, you guys! Glad I caught you, pal.
Mr. Scruffy Detective.
Oh boy. Looks like Detective Gunshoe is here. He's been dubbed Mr. Scruffy Detective in Pearl's book. Now, it's just plain old Mr. Dick Gumshoe. Now, I came to talk to you, pal. But we're kind of busy right now. We're crying. Our mascara is running.
I don't wear mascara.
Yes, but I do. The future.
I'm worried about the future, baby.
So, what are you gonna do from now on? What do you mean, pal? Well, you've been fired, right? So do you have a new job lined up? Do you know how difficult it is to get a job in 2025? It's impossible. Fucking AI has ruined everything. There's no actual hiring managers. Or they're hiring managers that get bonuses for throwing applicants in the fucking garbage. Do you have any proof of that? No. But I don't have a new job, dumbass. Can you not read between the lines? Oh, that. What am I supposed to do now, pal? I don't have anything coming in at all until my next payday. What are you talking about? You don't have another payday.
Don't say that. That's not where you put it.
I guess that means I'm just gonna have to work here at your place, pal. Say what? You'll be searching for things that'll prove Mr. Ongard's innocent all day, right? Well, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna help you, pal. I've got lots of experience in investigating and watching over people's places. And I'm great at making really simple meals, pal. I'll take care of it all.
Come on, Mr. Nick. Let's let Mr. Scruffy Detective take care of things.
Okay. By the way, what's your best dish? Instant noodles, pal. Why am I surrounded by people who only eat cheap, unhealthy foods? You're one of them, pal. I know! That was the first time I ever seen Mr. Edgeworth act like that. Never thought he'd say something like that. He didn't care if Miss Andrews killed herself.
He said that? That's horrible!
But because of him doing that, we got the truth finally. The truth? Miss Andrews' last testimony. I wonder if that was the truth. I'll give you that there was nothing strange in her testimony itself, but I still think there is something fundamentally wrong with the whole thing. You mean about that thing, pal? Why would you want to... No, I mean, almost need to frame Mr. On Guard. I couldn't figure that out from anything she said at all, yet from anything she said all day. Then you're saying that testimony was a lie? Not a lie, per se. It just feels like there's more here than meets the eye. Say that again. What, that it was more than meets the eye? That's the ticket. Or that's what Edgeworth would like us to believe.
That's such a dirty trick. Even that woman prosecutor was better than that.
Franziska von Karma. Speaking of Miss von Karma, do you have any more information on her condition? Wasn't she shot this morning? Yeah. Miss von Karma was shot today on the way to the trial by a pistol, pal. But she's gonna be fine, right? I mean, Edgeworth said she was in stable condition, but, well, she was shot in the shoulder, so she's okay and still hanging in there. They should be done taking the bullet out, so she's probably resting at the hospital. First time a von Karma's ever had a bullet taken out of them. Which one? What? The bullet in the shoulder? Of course. What? Oh, the hospital. What? Are you gonna visit her, pal? No. Well, I was kind of thinking about it. Hey! You got an actual heart, don't you? She looked like she was being tortured to death, not being able to go to trial today. I mean, can you imagine that? Someone wanting to do their job?
I look at my own stream. Who'd ever want to do that?
You, pal.
Ah! Okay, yes, I do like doing stream.
You do it every week. That you can. For 3 hours.
Yeah, and I'd do it more if my throat didn't get destroyed.
Touché.
I have a bowl of spaghetti. Yum. I had, my lunch today was carrots, applesauce, fish sticks, chicken sticks, and mozzarella sticks, and goldfish. Nice, balanced meal with ketchup.
So maybe it'd be good for her if you went and let her whip you for a bit, pal.
Let's go. Let her whip us, Mr. Nick.
Now I'm definitely not going.
Tasty, I love mozzarella sticks. They're so good. Stickies.
Let's see. The name of the hospital. Oh, yeah! The Hardy Clinic. That name sends a chill down my spine. Well, I guess it can't hurt to stop by and say hi.
March 22nd? Hardy Clinic reception. There is no goddess here.
Never thought I'd never come back to this place. Yeah, and we're gonna come back to it another time, Mr. Wright. Who are you? You don't know me yet. I'm projecting from the future because this place is also temporally broken. Who are you? I'm Apollo Justice. That's a made-up name. And you're Phoenix Wright? Touché.
Yes? Are you here to visit a patient?
Hi. Wait a second. You're...
Yes, I'm Director Hardy.
Why are you still here?
Yes?
What is it? Can I help you? Can you tell me? Yes.
Director Hati.
Edgeworth, why'd you pull out that voice? I was testing his hearing.
Yes, I'm Director Hardy. Oh, you're the man from this morning. Yes. What is it?
Director, Franziska. How is Franziska von Karma?
You don't need to worry. Yes, she's in good hands. Because, you see, I'm personally taking good care of her. Yes. Yes. And that surgery, it went well.
You have my gratitude. Don't go spending it all in multiple places. Looks like Edgeworth doesn't know about this director and his secret.
She looked so pitiful, absolutely terrified. Yes, but I understand. Yes, her opponent was a god, after all. And when I snuck up on her real secret-like, she would scream real loud. Yes.
I see.
But she's really cute, too. When I do that, she'd whip me with her whip. Boy, did I cry like a baby. Yes. But I think I could get used to it.
Go back to your room.
You're so mean. So mean, Ma. Frisky. But that's good. Okay. Yes, it's time for my happy drops. Yes. Boy.
And what are those tulips doing in your hands, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
I knew I shouldn't have come here.
I was shot in the front of the courthouse, right in my shoulder. But it's no big deal. This sort of things happens all the time to Von Karmas. I even had full intention of running the trials this morning.
But that would have been too much for you.
There's no need to act tough in front of us, you know.
Regardless, I was dragged here by that man over there. He was so unyielding, one has to wonder if he was simply intending in stealing my case.
It was the only logical course of action given the bullet was still lodged in your shoulder. But by taking over the case, I found myself having to clean up after you and that irresponsible deal you made. Ugh. I think I know what deal he's referring to. But I'll ask. Ms. Von Karma, you made a deal with Miss Andrews yesterday, didn't you?
I don't know what you mean.
In order to make sure you got your guilty verdict on Mr. On Guard, you told Miss Andrews not to testify in court today.
I don't know what you are talking about. Do you have proof that I made such a deal?
You're denying it?
It looks like you were lucky, Mr. Phoenix Wright. If I had been in court today, this trial would already be over.
All while hiding Miss Andrews' own crime.
That isn't my problem. Whether she had tampered with the evidence or not, I have only one objective: to find On Guard guilty of murder. The end justifies the means, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The end justifies the means. Wait a minute. What case do we visit? We go to the clinic for the song one. We don't go to the school. But
Miss Von Karma, Adrian Andrews believed you when you said, if you don't tell the truth of what really happened, then on God will be found guilty. But why are you looking at me like, ow?
That is not what I sound like, you fucking idiot. And what does that have to do with me anyway?
Because of that, she is now in danger of being found guilty herself. All because she believed in your words until the very end.
Oh, she did kill herself.
No! Why are both of you obsessed with that?
Because then we'd actually have like a kill record on our record. We'd have a kill count on our record. That still has nothing to do with me. She's just a weak person. That's all.
But you had to know she was... Ow!
I think visiting hours here are about over. So, if you'll excuse me.
What's wrong? Why did she suddenly cut you off?
Probably because she thinks I had the advantage in that argument. Edgeworth? It is my turn. I look at you like an evil owl. What's a good owl, Leviathan? Okay, yeah, that's true. What happened today at the trial, Edgeworth? That was not like you at all. I mean, I know you knew about Miss Andrews' condition. You could have made her testify as many times as you wanted. But to go that far...
Miss Von Karma may have a sexy voice, but she's a Von bitch.
Thank you for the compliment. I've never had anyone say my voice was sexy like that before. And what's wrong with a little bitch moment here and there? I'm just showing you who's boss.
Ah. But she wouldn't testify about that until I said something. Listen, right. The courtroom is a garden of judgment. I'm putting myself on the line when I stand in there. And that's why I made the witness do the same. It's only natural.
With apologies for any discomfort the previous comment may have caused. I know you were just saying of just like the character is a bitch. And you weren't saying I am a bitch. I'm not making Von Karma a bitch. That's just what her character would do. It's what the textbook says. Von Karma and me are separate things, and I can understand that.
By the way, Edgeworth, you were really angry in court today. That's rare for you. Witness that card! Give it to me! Hurry! Do you have any idea what you have stupidly yet inadvertently done? Oh wait, this is a flashback. A flashback to Edgeworth. What is... British. A British... This can't be... I can't believe you hid this from me all this time. Ah, there's a British voice. And what most people would expect Edgeworth to sound like. That card. Where in the world is it? You mean this? Listen, right. This is top secret information. You absolutely cannot leak this. What about Pearl? She can say whatever she wants. She's an 8-year-old. No one's going to believe her. Yep. She is an 8-year-old. You thought she was 9. Yup. A special investigations team has existed for a number of years, but few know of it. I understand. Their task is to find the owner of this card. A man called Shelley the Killer. And just as his name states, he is a killer, an assassin. The best at that. An assassin. So, who is this Shelley DeKiller? DeKiller is the name of a long-standing line of assassins.
Long-standing?
The name first appeared about 100 years ago, I hear.
He's Ghostface Killer.
One word! Shelley is the professional name of the third heir to the DeKiller name. So, because his professional name is Shelley, he leaves cards with shells on them? He has a habit of making sure to leave a card by the body of his victims.
Why would he do something like that?
He thinks it is a part of his duty to his clients. His duty?
Haha, duty.
If he leaves a card, then his client can be assured it was he who killed the victim. It also serves as insurance against any charges being pushed onto his clients. I see. Wait a fucking second. DeKiller values the trust between his clients and himself above all else. You hired him, didn't you? I tried to, but we couldn't get the sting operation to work. It seems that this is one honorable assassin with a moral conscience. Who'd you try and kill? Larry Butts. Ah! Yes, as you can tell, I wasn't successful. I guess that even honorable assassins can exist.
I remember laughing my ass off because of a SpongeBob book when I was a kid. It was called Double Duty.
Yeah, I can see that.
So, you think this assassin... You think he's the one who did the killing in this case? It would appear that way. The discovery of the card basically confirms it. Wouldn't you agree? You're sounding like Matt Pat on guard here.
Shelley DeKiller.
I noticed something at the trial today. You were behaving in a very strange manner. Is something the matter? I guess I should just tell him. Maya, she knows I'm gay. Oh my. She's also been kidnapped. Huh. Kidnapped? What does the kidnapper want? An acquittal. I see. I had no idea. I will prepare a rescue team as soon as possible and resolve this by tomorrow.
Really? Did you hear that, Mr. Nick? Mr. Edgeworth is going to...
Stop trying to console me, Edgeworth. I don't need your pity.
Mr. Nick...
There's no way you can find her. We don't even have a single lead to go on. There's only one way to save her. I have to get an acquittal somehow. It's the only way. Right? Why are you being the edgy one? What do you mean? Why are you being like, it's the only way, and I must do it? You're just trying to win the trial, you cheat. Fucking make Maya disappear and then tell me a sob story and... Right, listen. You need to know something. You're not a very good liar. Also, Juan Carita was killed by Shelley DeKiller. And the client who ordered the job is Matt On Guard, your own client. Please, stop. I can't listen to you. I can't believe that! I see. Well, if you want to continue your investigation, you will need this.
What's this?
The hotel right now is restricted to police personnel only, as we are looking for any Sorry, pamphlets are just boring. Even for me, a cravat wearer. But It was also a subtle single alarm. What? Okay, I think you've lost it. It is tea time.
Yay! Tea time!
As we are looking for any clues that might lead us to Shelly the Killer,
Gee, Troim.
but if you take this with you to the hotel, I'm sure they will let you enter. Letter of introduction received from Edgeworth allows bearer to freely investigate the crime scene. Why did you say all of that, Edgeworth? Because you wouldn't know what it said. In any case, I must attend to the preparations for Maya's rescue team. We'll meet again if anything should happen. Now. We'll meet again if anything should happen. Now, if you'll excuse me, I shall disappear from this wretched, goddessless land.
Mr. Nick, do you think Mr. Ongard hired an assassin?
No way. I mean, he doesn't have a psych lock.
Yeah, I guess not.
Maya. Please. All I ask is you make it home safe and sound. Date. Time. Location.
I guess even kidnappers can be a little clumsy. By the way, the reason there's been long pauses is because I'm cleaning my glasses. Date. Fuck. Why was the beep so late? Time. Shit o'clock. Location. Bumfuck nowhere. That's okay. No, the joke was of just like, that's what she's saying, of just like, date. But the beep was late. Clumsy enough to drop a card like this for me. And even though he said he was an assassin, I bet he's just making that up. Like how Nick does with everything in courts. Anyway, let's try out the card trick with this card I just found. Click. Sounds like I got the door open. Sounds like I got the door open. Okay, time to go take a look around.
Move to. Date. Time. Location. Nowhere.
What is this place? I've got a feeling I'm not in the hotel anymore. Are those videos over there? Well, I'll worry about that later. For now, I should be looking for clues. That way I can show them to Sis and maybe get out of here. Ugh, locked, of course. It doesn't look like I can use the card to open this door. There's a little hole at the bottom of the door. If only I was a little skinnier, then maybe I'd be able to crawl through here. Wow, I can see all of Phoenix's inventory from here. What is this thing? An antenna, I guess? And this is a VCR. There sure are a lot of electronic gadgets here. But what is an antenna doing here? Ooh, pretty woman. There's a framed picture sitting on the coffee table. It's a picture of a woman. She's kind of pretty. Hey, looks like something's written here. Let's see. I think it says, "With love, Celeste." I bet this could be a clue. That's weird. What's a figurine doing on a sofa in a place like this? I think it's a bear.
Aw, how cute!
But it's got a lot of cuts and slits on it. I wonder if it's some kind of puzzle or something.
No, this simply will not do. I can't have you wandering around at will. It seems that your Mr. Wright is truly concerned about you.
He is?
For now, I would suggest you remain cooperative. If you cannot, there are ways in which I can help out.
Ways? You mean...
Dead men tell no tales. Oh, wait, right. He's a voice flipper, so it would be like, dead men tell no tales, is how the saying goes, correct?
Dad!
I'm almost certain I told you on our first meeting I am an assassin.
No, wait, you're lying. I mean, an assassin?
People are not always who they appear to be.
Ah, Nick!
There's still no guards here. March 22nd, 7:04 p.m. Hardy Clinic reception.
Mr. Nick?
Yes, Pearl? Got caught up in my thoughts about Maya's situation.
Mr. Edgeworth has left, you know.
I guess for now, I have no choice but to believe in Mr. On Guard.
Aw, thank you.
But I think I should listen to his story one more time. Alright, let's get going too.
Okay.
Let me just clean my glasses.
Mr. Nick,
Yeah?
you don't wear any glasses.
Oh, must have been the goddess speaking through me.
That's what you say every time you say something weird.
Yes, because none of us are real, you know?
What?
Sorry to give that truth bomb on you before your double digits.
What? How long does it take to clean glasses?
I don't know. Depends on how much they are.
There we go. March 22nd. Detention Center. Visitor's Room.
I'm sorry. Oh, wait. That's just Wright's voice. I'm sorry, but visiting hours are over for today.
Aw.
I have too many questions I need to ask. I'm sorry, but I'm Phoenix Wright, a lawyer for one of the... You're Mr. Wright, you say? Oh, yeah, there's a message for you here. A message? It's from Matt on Guard. Here you go.
What did he write? Is it something really important?
I don't know. Well, let's see what it has to say. To Mr. Lawyer Dude, I've got something really important to tell you. Why do I feel uneasy all of a sudden? Oh, Mr. Wright. So, actually, I have a favor to ask of you. I have this cat named Shu. I didn't put a lot of food out when I left the house, so he's probably pretty hungry. You think you could drop by my house and feed Shu for me, dude? My house is just a little ways down from the hotel, alright?
You see, Rasputin, none of this is actually, well, real. The camp, the lake, everything. It is merely a simulation of life.
But what about
Budget cuts means we can't give her screen time.
I like how he was checking his wrist phone even in the note. Yeah, it's just, I don't know the words, dude, and, shoo. Yeah, that's my cat.
This is terrible. Let's hurry. We have to feed his cat. I'm sure poor Shu's stomach is growling by now.
Yeah, I guess. Huh? We were dealing with suicides and death and secrets and drama and all this juicy stuff, and now we're cat feeders? Client's request is a request. Guess I should go check up on his cat. And that's probably what Phoenix was imagining, of just like, I've only ever seen him when he uses big words to look at his phone. So that's probably what he was doing this entire note. March 22nd, Gatewater Hotel. Hotel lobby.
All right now, Mr. Nick, let's go look for clues. We have to, for Mystic Maya's sake.
You shall not pass!
This old bag.
Don't devalue my name and turn it into a gasp, you spiky-headed pettiforga! Because of you... Oh wait, there's a helmet on me.
Because of you, I've been made to look like the bad guy again! Although I did get a piece of gun from Edgy Boy, just promise, so it's pretty much more valuable than a heart, and it's all your fault. You should have awakened the beast inside of old dog!
This old bag.
Keep your hands off me! This helmet is airtight. No air is getting in and no air gets out.
Then why do you keep putting it on?
Don't think you can get me to move with silly questions. You're gonna have to defeat me if you want to get by.
I'm not hearing this.
Old gag should have been put in a box floating down the river.
Yep. March 22nd, On Guard Mansion, living room. Sure is dark.
I'll go turn on the light. I am the goddess now. Let there be light.
Well, yeah. This is what a star's house looks like. Must be nice to be rich. You can say that again.
Come on, Mr. Nick. Let's find Shu, the kitty cat. Shu.
So I guess this is Shu.
Ah, what a lovely cat. Hello, Shu.
Meow.
Oh,
That cat seems to like Pearl.
Kibty. Kibsby.
Pardon me. May I help you with something, mister? We're lawyers, actually. I'm Mr. On Guard's lawyer. Ah, the masters. Then you must be Mr. Wright. Yes. Ah, it's a pleasure to meet your wonderful self. I am the family butler, John Doe. Nice to meet you.
If Phoenix doesn't recognize Guy, I'm gonna fucking die. You know, it's funny. They have a character in the series have canonical face blindness, so we know what it looks like. And so we can attribute that Phoenix does not have face blindness. So he should know. Or he's just really forgetful. I love, in the guide, it says, talk to Doe with quotes around it.
You must know all sorts of things about Mr. Engard, right?
Honestly, sir, I don't believe my master is capable of such a foul deed as murder.
And, anything else?
No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the master or his affairs.
Typically butler-like, as it were. Mr. Doe, how long have you served at this residence?
Well, sir, I would have to say maybe about 1 year.
And, anything else?
No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of himself and his affairs.
You know, I would have thought Mr. Engard the kind to have a maid over a butler. That's a very cute cat you've got here.
It's my duty to take care of him. The master rather fancies Shu.
And, anything else?
No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the family cat.
Well then, I guess I don't need this piece of scrap paper anymore. Matt's note crumpled into a ball and thrown away.
Sir, it's quite rude. The fireplace is just over there.
Well, bury me.
Well, I'm afraid I must take my leave of you now.
Oh, we should probably get going ourselves.
Ah, yes, and yet already so accomplished, a master of law.
But there is also a lot to be proud of in being a butler. In charge of the house, and all.
Thank you for the compliment, sir. People are not always who they appear to be. Now, if you'll excuse me. Master Bruce, we need to discuss your costume.
What's wrong with it, Alfred?
It's blue. It sort of, well, makes it easier to see you.
Blue is stealthy, Alfred. Ever seen a blue Joker?
Master Bruce, have you been down here too long and breathing in the Guan Yu?
My senses are being strengthened by this intoxicating aroma.
Master Bruce. It has to be at least a, like, dark blue to match the night.
Thank you, Alfred.
You're welcome, Master Bruce. Always here to help.
I originally intended to add a sort of
Of course you haven't, because he's sneaky.
YouTube limited it, though. Bah. It's a pretty small message. I wonder if, like, having members and the members can write long messages, because I've seen on other streams pretty long messages.
Yeah.
Maybe if I show her this letter I got from Edgeworth. Miss Oldbag, if you would look at...
What? Let me look at this worthless piece of...
Edgy poo!
Ugh! Is that her perfume? Pheromone d'Amour? I smell...
Oh, I get it. He's saying she's sweaty in there.
Let's see here. Would you please allow this unsophisticated young person to conduct his investigation? Yours truly, Miles Edgeworth.
Yours truly?
That man's good at flattery. Fine, but only because Edgy Poo said so. You understand?
Letter of introduction given to Miss Oldbag.
I think it's only members of YouTube Plus stuff.
makes writing the dialogue a bit difficult, but hey, I figure it works out. Somewhat.
I just thought of something I have to do. Remember, no messing around. You do anything bad, and I won't let you off the hook.
It looks like she has strong feelings for Mr. Edgeworth.
That may be, but you know nothing. But you know nothing's gonna come of it as long as I'm still alive.
That's so mean, Mr. Nick. Feelings are meant to be told and shared. It's not like anything would come of it.
Ah. Every time we talk about love, I always end up with a handprint on my face somehow. So, anyway, let's continue our investigation.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. What? What now?
One little thing before I forget. You can't go into On Guard's room today.
Why?
The police main investigation team is going to be in there all day, you hear?
I wonder if they're the team in charge of investigating the killer.
Pearl, you've been watching too much My Little Pony. So? I'm trying to expand my horizons from children's entertainment theatre.
So don't.
So don't go in there. Set one foot there and you'll face the wrath of Grumpy Old Dog.
March 22nd, Gatewater Hotel, Viola Hall. Looks like we're the only ones here.
And yet, the hotel seems so busy somehow.
Probably because the police team is scouring for clues about the killer. March 22nd, Gatewater Hotel, hallway.
Hey, city boy! Lotta! You're still here! Reckon course! An investigative photographer eats or starves on her ability to snap up the scoop, yeah? And this hotel just has that aura of mystery. You know, like something's always about to happen.
But, do you have a camera?
Rent given! A photographer's gotta have cameras out the ear like corn to be a real pro, you know? So I'm hanging around here. I love that the music cuts here. Speaking of cameras and feeding them out, do you have mine, you bread thief? Why can't you drop that thief thing already? I want to ask you about the night of the murder. What? You're really gonna shell out the bucks for the info I got? Lotta, you were loitering in this hallway the night of the murder, were you not? I was loitering, thank you very much. I am officially in the dictionary. Well, kinda, but... Brace yourself, Phoenix. Here it comes. I didn't exactly hang around the entire time. You know, followed a few stars around. Got a few autographs. Shook a few hands. Had a soda pop with a few of them too. I read the had a soda pop as like a separate thing and didn't realize it continued the rest of the line. Had a soda pop. Had a soda pop with a few of them too. I knew it. Lotta's the killer. That would be such like a like wacky version of Phoenix Wright. Is like the next game. It's all recurring characters, but all of them are like the killer. So Larry Butts is the killer. Lotta Hart, Wendy Oldbag, all three of them are the killer. Looks like she wasn't here the entire time that night.
the security lady also wasn't in this hallway the whole time either.
I guess this means there's no one who can tell us who came and went that night.
Sorry, Pop. Pop.
So, about the note that was inside your camera case.
Oh, that ditty I wrote?
Yeah. Can I believe what you've written?
You mean the stuff about On Guard shoving his manager lady onto Corita?
Yeah.
Well, I reckon you best not believe in that.
Really? I'm shocked.
Look, I sort of wrote that on a whim. You know, writing whatever came to mind. Whatever came to mind? What does that mean? Her accent is too thick. Yeah, when you get down to it, it's just a lot of random bull-dooders.
Bull-dooders? Wait, I know it's just a lot of bull. Sees Pearl. Dooders. Dooders? Dooders. There is a child present, and I have a reputation as a sleuth. So what? It's still a reputation.
I gotta really work on my writing, but writer's block came back and smashed me in the face every time I try. Yeah, I talk with my friends or watch this. I can actually write dialogue. Die heck.
What I've found to help with like writer's block is, or like just artist block in general, have some music. Like just not super intense music. And when you're writing stuff, just write the core bits and then you can make the connective tissue later on another pass. But just get the core stuff out of your brain and your brain will work faster, work better, and not have to hold on to all that information.
Imagine if Shelley disguised himself as random cast members, including like Lotta and Dick, and Wright falls for it every time.
I think the more ridiculous fact is that he doesn't disguise himself at all.
Thanks for the advice, Tid. Apologies if my stuff ever becomes like annoying or anything. Trust me, I'll let you know. But I like hearing about things. That's why I like do this stream with like my friends on and stuff, and we'll just like pause for a solid 10 minutes just talking about stuff. I like to communicate, talk with people, hear their things. I already know everything about me, so I like to hear everyone else. Hey, what's with you? Why are you staring at me like my grandpa used to? What? He thought I was gay. Hey, and why do you look like you suddenly got older too? Or am I just shrinking here? My baby! My $1,600 baby! What's with that red-coated prosecutor anyhow? The guy told me it was evidence and refused to give it back to me.
Well, that's kind of how it is.
Hey! You're that redcoat's friend, ain't you? So put in a few good words for me and get me back my camera.
You want me to do what?
Listen, nag the guy real good for about 5 hours, and I guarantee he'll give it back.
That's incredibly short. You go for more than 5 hours just at nagging it? Looks at Pearl again. Yes. 5 hours is simple.
Wait a fucking second. You fucking court with your eyes, don't you?
No comment.
You fucking do.
Why don't you work on your own dirty work?
I fucking knew it. Well, I reckon it's time for me to get going. A tabloid photographer without a camera is just a tabloid.
Yeah, I guess so. Damn, that's crazy. Damn. Yeah, I guess so. Uh-huh. Yep. That's wild.
Keep yourself together out there, you hear? I'm coming to see you in court tomorrow.
Fuck!
It's me, Lotta.
Checks Doodle on his. It's me, Lotta. Checks Doodle on his hand. Hearts? Yeehaw howdy. Oh, from Shelly. It's me, Lotta. Hard. Yeehaw howdy.
Yeah, I like doing the in-between dialogue. Makes it a little bit more of mine. Makes it a reason that I'm not just like... I add my own content. This is creative. This is under the Creative Commons license or whatever.
Okay, I'll see you then.
And you there too, little Keep up the good work, okay?
Okay.
Don't be picky about your food now.
Okay. Damn, that's crazy. Damn. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
And make sure you do all your homework, you hear?
Damn, that's wild.
Lotta, just leave.
Okay.
And if you happen to find yourself a camera, make sure you bring it here.
Would you please just leave already? There's not even music here. It's just Phoenix was loud. March 22nd, Gatewater Hotel, Karina's hotel room. Yup, that's right. There's no goddess here, only bears.
Mr. Nick!
What is that otherworldly, ghastly moaning?
I hate evil ghosts!
I don't think it's a ghost. Maybe it's a demon?
Excuse me? Who you calling a demon, brat?
Yeah, I read that way worse as well. Just like, what is this noise supposed to be? Zoinks! It's an alien!
Who are you calling an alien? Guess my favorite Pokemon.
Oh. It's just you, Miss Oldbag. What are you doing? What are you doing here?
What is wrong with young'uns today? I came down here to pay my respects to my poor Juan, and you're disturbing me.
Didn't we already talk to you?
Yes, but suffer.
Please talk to me about the night of the murder just one more time.
I talked about it plenty at the trial. I was fooled, tricked, deceived by that fraud of a photographer and her note. She was loitering around here with that imbecile look on her face.
Suddenly, it's Scooby-Doo. Like zoinks, man! It's a fucking ghost!
Shaggy is the most effective voice I can do, but I am trying to do a Velma. Trying being the optimal word there. It's just kind of like an extra nerdy Peridot. With that imbecilic look on her face.
Okay. Got it. Now, hold on a second there, you little pipsqueak. If you're gonna take notes, at least make me sound better than that. It's what you said. Oh, alright.
Now I've seen everything. Well, now I've seen everything. Erecting a statue of a dumbass. Oh wait, erecting a statue of a moron. If that don't work, use more evidence.
But you know, I was working that night too. Doing my job, minding my own business.
Like Zoink Scoob, I'm gonna be in FNAF 2, man! Row, Fox. Erecting a statue of a dumbass. There's a, like, I can't remember if it's like an actual line or if it's like a line mash, but there's one version I've heard of, like, Engineer saying, like, I'm Wolverine mean, you son of a bitch. And it always has stuck with me. Yes, I know about the Megan Fox thing. I don't want to talk about FNAF here. We can talk about that on a stream where we're meant to talk about train wrecks and stuff like that. We're here to deal with Old Bag, and I want to get her done with.
So it's not like I had time to waste standing around here the whole night.
I was wondering if you could tell me a bit more about Mr. Corita.
He was the most popular star, you know, especially where it counts. In my book, blink, 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 blink. Ah! I am being burned by her sin!
But I heard that he was lagging behind in the polls against Mr. On Guard.
Well, that's just a recent thing. Bad luck and all that, you know. But he was going to become an even bigger star than he used to be. Wow! Look at this mountain of presents. It's a show of the mountain of feelings all his fans had for him.
Yeah, the mountain is pretty big and certainly nothing to shake a stick at.
Mr. Nick,
What is it, Pearl?
the presents, they're all bears, right?
Looks over. I mean, yeah. She's got a point. There isn't a single thing here that isn't a bear. That bear claw looks like it eats souls.
All of Mr. Corita's presents from his fans seem to be bears. That's what you're gonna say, isn't it, Sonny?
All of Mr. Corita's presents from his fans seem to be bears. How did you do that?
I read your line, dumbass. Oh, that's because you can't think of Juan without thinking about bears. Bears? Why bears? You don't know? When my dear Juan was training, he fought barehanded with a bear. He refused to give in and let the bear win, but after the fight, they became friends. Wow, what a heartwarming story. Look, it's just like in those young people's dramas. I can see those two talking out. Down by a river going, heh, you sure can fight. You too, bub, you too.
Did all that really happen?
It's in his biography, bub.
What a load of crock.
So ever since then, fans have been giving him bears as presents.
Yeah, nice. Bears. I'm Uncle Bear, and I say it's barely 8 o'clock. Give me your soul. Give me your soul.
What?
What is that infernal racket?
It's one of the presents going off. Sounds like it's already 8 p.m. Way past your bedtime.
That startled me. Thought I was gonna die for a second.
8 p.m.
Pearl, why do you look so serious?
I am a child who was raised by an evil witch. Of course I'm gonna be a little broken. That's the time when the award ceremony ended that night. Remember?
Time sure flies. Hard to believe it's been 2 days since the ceremony. The transceiver. Hello? Hello? This is not a phone. Maya! How is Maya? You haven't heard her, have you? It seems we're not able to fulfill your end of the bargain, Mr. Attorney. I have heard the news. So it would seem my present did you no good.
No! Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
One more day, please! All I ask is for one more day. I'll get a not guilty verdict for sure this time. Please. I suppose if I must. I need that acquittal more than anything else. After all. Please, let Maya say something. I want to hear she's all right. All right. Then. Alitas. What's with the static all of a sudden? Hello? Hello? It seems bad. Connect. Damn it. Did the transceiver just suddenly break? Excuse me.
What happened?
I don't know. All of a sudden it became nothing but static.
Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
Why did the transceiver suddenly break like that? I should probably have an electronics expert look at it. The sooner the better.
Talk to Obeg.
Now to get out of this labyrinth.
You technically did that correct, Mr. Wright. A labyrinth has no branching paths. It's just fucking long. A maze has branching paths.
March 22nd, Wright and Cola offices. I'm stepping in. The goddess can't be seen here. For some reason. Hey, welcome back, pal. I thought I'd make you a little something for dinner. That's nice. Thanks. A rich man's luxurious full-course meal. Out of a can, that is. I'm sorry you went through all the trouble to cook, but I don't have the time to eat. Whoops. Looks like you don't have a can opener, pal. You've got to be kidding. And here I thought he had already whipped something up. Oh, I know. There's one way I know how to be helpful. Ask me about anything you want, pal. Go ahead. Well, since he's here and offering, I wonder what I should try asking him about. The transceiver. I don't know what a ceiver is. Or even what a cisceiver is. So I definitely don't know what a transceiver is.
Oh, Mr. Nick. You should ask Mr. Scruffy Detective about that thing.
I just did. What thing? Oh, yeah. This thing just up and broke all of a sudden. It broke, pal? When I was talking to the kidnapper, it just suddenly broke into static. Looks like it... Look, it sounded like this. Beep. pretty quiet. You got some good ears on you. I don't hear any static, pal. Huh?
Maybe it fixed itself.
That's strange. I'm sure it was making a loud static noise. Maybe. Maybe what? Maybe it was electromagnetic interference, pal. Electromagnetic interference. So, what is electromagnetic interference? It's something that happens when a radio wave gets mixed up with another signal, pal. Oh, when you put it that way...
I don't understand what you're talking about.
Like, for example, when a cell phone goes off next to a computer screen, the stuff on the screen gets kinda fuzzy and starts acting funny, right?
Huh? Computer?
Hey, this kid knows nothing. Yep. Give me a kid who was raised. Okay, but don't let them access the internet or any TV shows or, like, have any friends. Okay. And, no siblings. So, no Hey, Jimmy! Give me a child with nothing! It's like when you use the dryer next to the TV and the screen starts looking weird.
Oh, yeah! The TV does do that. Oh, so that's what you're talking about.
She seems amazingly happy being able to understand this. Yes, this is why you should not disclude children from conversations. They can learn.
A child with nothing? So, the room you were in when that interference to the transceiver happened, there's gotta be something there that's sending out a very strong radio waves, pal. Something like a listening device or something. Yeah. Hey, speaking of that, where were you? Sorry, I ate the can. Hey, speaking of that, where were you when it happened?
We were in Mr. Corrida's room, the scene of the murder.
What? That's it? I'm gonna sneak into the precinct and get a bug sweeper. I'll meet you at the crime scene later, pal, alright? Wait, Gumshoe! Oh, yeah, baby! Oh, wait, he's reading. Oh, yeah, baby! It's investigating time! I'm on fire, pal! My fingers are itching to go! It's clobbering time! Yeah!
We should be going too, Mr. Nick.
Alright, let's go! Just gotta talk to Charlie.
Oh, I'll water it.
It's okay. I already did that.
The watering can. Where are you, Mr. Watering Can?
Pearls gets too wound up if she's not doing something to distract herself.
I hope Charlie can withstand Typhoon Pearl. March 22nd, Gatewater Hotel, Corrida's hotel room. It's barely 2 o'clock. Hey, you're finally here, pal. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Do you have the bug sweeper?
Well, you see, I got busted trying to sneak in, pal. Then, suddenly I'm staring at the precinct doors. From the outside, I mean. So, yeah, I couldn't get one of the police bug sweepers.
What do you mean you couldn't get one? We need that item.
Boo-boo. Hey, calm down, pal. I didn't say I didn't get one. Just not the police's.
Wow, so this is a bug sweeper.
It looks a little broken.
Hey, this was made when I was in elementary school, pal. Oh? By who? Me, of course. Seeing this sure brings back memories. No, literally, it's breaking the radio waves in my mind and I'm seeing shit. Hey! Don't look down on it, pal! Sure, it looks a little beaten up, but I put my heart and soul into building this puppy here. Imagine that. A golem making more life, more things.
Your heart and soul?
It'll work. Trust me, pal. It'll do the job. But you can't set the sensitivity. So it's gonna beep at anything that gives off electromagnetic waves.
But isn't that better that way?
Well, anyway, since I brought it all this way, might as well give it a whirl, right, pal? I'm getting the sinking feeling again. Okay, now I'll tell you how to use this baby. There's a listening device or some other sort of bug hidden in this room, pal.
So, we're gonna find it, right?
Right. Now, first, let's turn the sweeper on. Next, move the sweeper around the room. Next, move the sweeper around to give the room a real thorough look-see, pal. The sweeper will let you know how strong of a signal it's picking up, so keep an eye on it. Once you find something that's giving off a lot of radio waves, press to lock onto it. There's a lot of things here that that's going to give off radio waves. So let's take a look around at everything and anything and everything that seems suspicious, okay, pal? Alright, I'm gonna stand outside and keep an eye out. Give me a yell if you find the bug. Got it, pal?
Well, the phone is the most common place for a listening device, I'd say. But let's take the receiver apart first before we get ahead of ourselves.
Wow, you know a lot about electronics, don't you, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, I know tons, especially when it comes to taking them apart. It's my specialty. I'll leave the fixin' part up to Gumshoe.
So, is there a listening device in there?
No. And I really thought it had to be in the phone, too. A cell phone? Nope, no bugs in here.
A cell phone?
What? Don't tell me you don't know what a cell phone is!
I'm sorry. I've never seen one before.
Now that she mentions it. My cell phone couldn't get any reception while I was staying in Karine Village. And Pearl has never lived outside of that village. So, well, I guess I can't say it's impossible to live without one. Especially for an 8-year-old. Lamp. Check. Listening device. Nope.
There are a lot of lamps in this room, aren't there, Mr. Nick?
Yeah.
And they're all on. You shouldn't do that, Mr. Nick. Don't you know that's wasteful?
Yeah. I'll be more conscientious from now on. Sorry. This isn't my fucking room, Pearl.
What was that?
Nothing. We had enough cute dialogue. Also, when you said the bear that is a clock, I saw this one first and was like, eh. And then as I was sliding back over to the other side, it's just like, oh, that thing.
This is just a giant stuffed teddy bear, right?
It's the biggest one I have ever seen. It's so fluffy I could die.
You could also die because it could crush you. Hey, so did you guys find it yet? The listening device, I mean. What other thing could we find? Gumshoe, the answer to life and everything in the universe? True, you could find that anywhere.
No, not yet. But this bear's eye.
Let's see. A perfectly normal stuffed bear with some really strong radio waves. Sounds like you found the device to me, pal. Let's dig this big fella's eye out and see what we've got.
No, you can't. Such a violent act.
Hey!
No!
Intestines. That's... It's a miniature camera, and it looks like there's more. There's a transmitter and a timer. What emitter? Transmitter, pal. You know, kind of like a cismitter, but hot.
Oh! Is this more of that high-tech stuff?
Every trans person is hot because they're being the most true self they are, and that is very hot.
Talk to Gumshoe about all available talking. Oh my goodness. So, this tiny thing is a camera? Yep. It's a pinhole CCD camera, pal. It's a small, high-grade video camera mostly used in security systems. So it's a video camera. Yes, to put it very simply. It runs on a battery, which comes with it in a set.
But there's no videotape in this camera.
This is only the camera part here, pal. The tape recorder with the tape inside it is somewhere else.
Somewhere else?
Sorry, the radio wave got on my tongue. The footage is changed into radio waves and then it's sent to that recorder.
So, it's sort of like a TV broadcast, isn't it?
Hey, you know, you're right.
So, what's a transmitter?
Is a device that sends the footage the camera took to a specific destination. It's like a video version of a listening device, pal.
It looks like it's attached to a small clock-like thing.
Oh, that's a timer, pal. You can set it to turn on the camera and record at a certain time with it.
You can set it for a certain time?
Yep, let's see. This looks like it was set to start at 8 p.m. and go for 1 hour.
8 p.m.? That was the time the award ceremony ended.
There's no data set, so it's been recording every night, I guess.
Mr. Detective, how long has this bear been here?
I'm pretty sure it's been here since the night of the murder.
Then maybe...
Maybe this camera caught the murder on tape! What? And if you think about it, the angle of if you think about the angle the bear is at, it's bound to have a clear shot of the whole crime, pal!
So, there was a camera in this bear's eye.
And it was disguised as a present.
And I'm sure it was here on the night of the murder, pal. is pretty big, so it stands out pretty well in the mind. But who gave Mr. Kurita this present? I don't know, pal. But this means that someone out there got a video of what happened here that night.
Isn't there any way we can find out who that person is?
It's impossible, pal. Radio waves can be sent almost anywhere, so there's no real way to find out.
Oh.
Is there really no way to find out? I got it! Yeah, what? Hey, pal, let me borrow this mini camera for a bit. Yeah, what are you gonna do to it? I'm gonna go around to the electronics shops and see if I can find out who bought this. But that's impossible. I mean, it's already 9 p.m. Leave it to me. Even if I have to search all night, I'll find your man, pal.
Spy camera and transmitter given to Detective Gumshoe.
Oh yeah, baby! It's investigating time! I'm on fire, pal! My fingers are itching to go. Yeah!
He's gone.
Yep.
But Mr. Scruffy Detective sure is a nice man. He's pushing himself so hard, all for Mr. Maya's sake.
It's a mystery how you always manage to do things in the most ineffective ways, right? You'll have to excuse me. I heard your conversation just now. Edgeworth! What are you doing here? A rescue team has been created and deployed. I can't say I'm optimistic, but we have to move forward one step at a time. I see. Thanks. Don't thank me yet. We still have to find her. So, there was a spy camera hidden inside this stuffed animal. Huh. You are one lucky man, right? B? Do you know this stuffed bear, little girl?
I have no idea.
This is Yogi Bear himself.
Ah!
Of course not.
Oh,
The maker of this bear is a very expensive luxury brand from overseas. It's completely handmade, and only a small number of these are exported here. What? The camera and transmitter that Scatterbrain Detective took with him are dead ends. Things like those can be bought anywhere. However, this bear is different. By tracking how it got into this country, this bear can tell us who the buyer is.
can you really do that? Mr. Nick, can he really?
Well, I guess so. It's 9 p.m. I think I can still make it in time. B? I'll be taking this for now.
I'm sure you have other things you have to do.
Stuffed bear snatched up by Edgeworth. I have snatched the bear.
See you soon, right?
Wait!
What? Ugh,
Why are you doing this?
because I need to get used to carrying your fat ass. I have no interest in explaining myself to someone who cannot comprehend. But besides that, right? Until court reconvenes tomorrow, you should concern yourself with this question. Who was the person that murdered Juan Corrida?
The real killer.
Do you really still think it was Adrian Andrews?
To be honest,
You're being slow on purpose, I can tell.
you could just put the bear down.
No!
I don't know anymore.
You still have a little time left. Find the truth, right? Everything begins with the truth. What?
Juan Corrida's real killer. Miss Andrews passed. The kidnapper whose sole condition is an acquittal from Matt on guard. And this card, Shelly the Killer. Maya, the only way I can save you now is to find all the answers to this case tonight. I don't understand what your real intentions are, Edgeworth. But as you said, all I can do for now is find the truth.
Woo! We got to a to be continued section at 2 hours in. So, let's keep going.
March 22nd, 9:14 p.m. Gaywana Hotel, Corrida's hotel room. Hey.
It's past 9 p.m. already, isn't it? I wonder if Mr. Edgeworth has already found Mystic Maya.
These things take time. I'd say probably not. The police are professionals, Pearl. They'll find her, so don't you worry. If we can win a not guilty verdict tomorrow, then everything will be okay.
You're right. And that statement was a yes. It was a correct.
Better. So, the real person who killed Mr. Corrida was...
That assassin, Mr. Shelly the Killer, right?
And the card Miss Andrews found at the crime scene seems to be proof of that. But if that's the case, then a new question comes to mind. Who was the one that hired the killer to begin with? Who is his client?
You mean, who asked for the murder?
That person didn't want to dirty their own hands in blood. But whoever this client is, they're still a killer.
Who could have hired the assassin? Do you think it was Miss Andrews?
I wonder. But if she was the client, then why go through the efforts to stab the knife into the corpse herself?
But if Miss Andrews wasn't the client, then no, it can't be.
Matt on guard himself? Hmm? Was it Matt?
If Mr. Ongar really did hire the assassin,
Then he is not innocent at all. Far from it. He would be guilty of the crime.
but it can't be Mr. Ongar, right? I mean, when we first talked with him,
Okay, this is a long flashback. This was like a few sessions ago, so I'm just gonna run it perfectly fine, because this is like a recap. An honest to goodness recap.
Mr. On Guard, I'd like to ask you one more question. Did you kill Mr. Juan Corrida? Alright, just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone, and that includes Juan Corrida, okay? I didn't see any Cyclops at that time. Actually, that reminds me.
do you remember something, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, something Miss Andrews said at the trial today. She said something interesting.
So what is this interesting thing?
Oh, that's right. You didn't hear it, did you, Burls?
Juan had bet everything on the Gem and Ninja this year. And if he lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going down with him. That's what he thought, anyway. It looks like somehow Juan had his hands on a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. Was that his flashback voice? No. As I said for that flashback, I was just gonna do Matt's just perfectly fine there. Just do the voice.
Mr. Enguarde's secret? What is this secret?
I don't know yet. But for now, let's think about it this way. Mr. Corito was going to reveal his secret. That means Mr. Enguarde had plenty of motive to have Mr. Corito silenced. Which means we have to meet with Mr. Enguarde. There's no way around it. March 22nd, Gatewater Hotel. Hallway.
Wow, it's getting late, isn't it, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, it's past 9 p.m. already. But we still have some things to prepare for tomorrow's trial. There's still the matter of this secret Mr. Corito held about Mr. Matt Enguarde and Miss Andrews' real intentions. These are two things I must know tonight.
But aren't visiting hours over at the detention center?
I'm sure we'll think of something, Pearl. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, I did do the mouth thing. So now whenever I talk, I do a big boing. It really works when I just go bop, bop, bop.
I'm sure we'll think of something, Pearl. Don't you worry. March 22nd, Gatewater Hotel, Viola Hall.
Hey, wait!
What is it, whippersnapper? All I know is nothing that has anything to do with you is ever good. Like just now, I was handed this strange device for who knows what reason. And I was told to use it to search the whole hotel.
That's the bug sweeper, isn't it? The one Gumshoe made.
I don't know, and frankly, I don't care, but the request came from Edgy Poo, so
Edgeworth?
he said, if you feel angry, direct your anger at the unsophisticated lawyer. So I'm going to feel free to direct all my anger towards you!
Gee, thanks a bundle, Edgeworth. What a pal you are. Not!
This is absolutely top secret. So you had better keep it to yourselves. I heard they found a spy camera hidden in one of the prisons.
Very interesting.
I'm sure it was, you know. It was to catch poor Juan in the middle of a scandalous meeting.
Scandalous? What's that?
It means, well, you know, that gossip that's been going around about my dear Juan.
Oh, you mean that thing about Ms. Andrews? But I'm sure she must have had some reason for getting close to Mr. Corito.
I'll let you in on another secret, young'un. I know who planted that spy camera. It was that obnoxious puffy-haired photographer girl. The nerve of some people.
Scandalous.
Spying on people by herself. As if I wouldn't want to see it for myself, too.
Wow! The alien actually admitted her true intentions for a change. Next time, we will see the sun go out.
I don't know what you're thinking exactly, but I can bet it's nothing good.
But I didn't say anything.
So, you want to know about Juan and that manager, right?
Why did you emphasize man?
Actually, as I hear it, they were something of a refreshing pair, those two.
Oh?
I tell you, Juan really welcomed that manager with open arms, I heard.
Manager? Who are you talking about?
You don't know that manager woman Juan had.
She wants to, like, co-op cuck. She wants to watch the affair with the second person in the closet.
It's extra shameful if you have to keep a secret with someone else. Like, oh my gosh, the intense.
I'm cutting this bit off. Shut up, you.
It's a shame she killed herself, though.
Oh! You're talking about Miss Celeste Impacts. Miss Andrews' mentor, right?
Yes, that one. That Celeste girl.
She was supposed to get married, you know.
Married? Why did it auto? Married? You mean to Mr. Kurita?
Ha! Really? You young kids today don't know anything, do you? That Celeste girl killed herself 3 days after their marriage announcement.
3 days after their marriage announcement? What in the...
Why would Miss Impacts want to kill herself? She was going to get married.
Well, that's because she was thrown away, you see, by Juan.
And you like Juan?
Yes, he threw her away for me.
What?
But they were going to get married, right? They promised each other, right?
They held a grand announcement session. But 3 days later, Juan suddenly canceled their marriage.
Is that true?
It was in the weekly magazines.
But why? Why did he do that?
That was not in the magazines, unfortunately.
I see.
That night, after Juan called off the wedding, that manager, Celeste, killed herself.
How terrible.
I wonder what happened between those two.
This is like the most serious Ace Attorney case. This is wild. And yes, I know in the last Ace Attorney Apollo game, there was a whole freaking war of a nation going on about their ruler being a sham. But like, that's like a whole country. It's hard to like get familiar with the ideas of that. But with like a single person, a suicide, that is like something that's very easily grasped. You can grasp your head around. That's why in stories, I like stories that keep the stakes small and personal, because it shows that they know exactly where things matter. It's one of the reasons I like Ranma. The stakes were always really small. They never really, like, did like, oh, the whole world will all become men! They never did stuff like that. It's just like, Ranma will stay a girl forever! And it's like, Is that any bad? Right. March 22nd, Gatewater Hotel. Hotel lobby. On that night, there must have been at least a few hundred people here. I guess the police are done with their questioning and investigation. Looks like things here in the lobby have finally calmed down.
I don't know why I'm thinking of destroy all humans. In each game, you never destroy all humans.
March 22nd, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department.
It feels sort of tense in here, doesn't it, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, it does. I wonder if something happened.
You're Mr. On Guard's lawyer, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, we finally found just the person we've been looking for. A real decisive witness.
A decisive witness? You mean for the On Guard case?
We're taking the witness's statement right now. Gonna hand it to Mr. Edgeworth.
What's Edgeworth up to now?
Who is this witness?
I think you know this person quite well, Mr. Lawyer.
Mr. Nick?
Between the kidnapper's demand and now this, I can't see any way to win here.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Edgeworth wanted me to tell you something.
He did?
Even though visiting hours are long over at the detention center, he wanted me to grant you special permission. So, there you go.
What?
I've already called them, so they know. Go on, go talk to your heart's content.
Thank you very much.
This is such good news, Mr. Nick.
Go talk to your heart's content. Sounds like the police are pretty sure they have tomorrow's trial in the bag. Holy mother of forehead. Great first comment of the stream, Kiri.
Big foreheads make for good game
Space for tic-tac-toe. Guest voices are still open. Wink, wink. Yeah, Kiri, you can hop in here. Here, I'll even stream the game. Here, Kiri. Come on. Just got home. I'm so tired. That's okay. I want to be on chat duty. Okay. Okay, Mr. Watchful Kitsune. You can be on chat duty. Do you want moderator? I just realized you're not a moderator. Can I? Boom. The kitsune is now blue. Blue boy or girl. To my knowledge, Kiri uses he, him pronouns. Are they them? I'm a boy. Kiri's a big man. Oh yeah, I should say that in Doll's voice. Kiri's a big man. March 22nd, Detention Center, Visitor's Room. Okie dokie. I'm sure they must have transferred Miss Andrews here by now. But that means that both Mr. On Guard and Miss Andrews are in the detention center.
Now then, whose story do I want to hear? Dude, it's Mr. Right. I hope you can get me off the hook tomorrow. I'm counting on you. I hope so too. Edgeworth just dropped a bombshell on me by saying that Juan Corrida was killed by an assassin, and that the assassin's client is this man, Matt on guard. Who is that? This is Matt on guard. Normal voice? Shaking my head. I'm sorry, Pari. I can't do the amazingness that you do with them. I can't even, like, think of really great bits like that. So I'm just gonna be the, like, kinda detached actor dude. I totally have a personality. Yeah.
You can, girl. Nah. What's wrong?
Mr. On Guard. There's something I must know with 100% certainty. Alright. I have something with characters that have half their face covered by hair. Oh, I'm torn. I want to keep doing the bit and make Pari proud, but I want to do Matt on guard. I can do Matt on guard another time. We have a bit here.
Huh? You seem kind of different. You're totally not like your usual lawyer self, dude. I mean, you're like wearing a suit.
I always wear a suit.
Oh, yeah. You're wearing that little badge thing?
I always wear the badge.
Oh.
Well, got well, got bad news for you, buddy. Dr. Matt on Boink. About the press conference.
Oh. You mean the one where I was gonna dress up as the Nickel Samurai? Or was it Juan?
Yeah, I heard a little more about it from Miss Andrew.
From me?
It looked like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed.
Yeah! That kind of sounded like her.
Could you please fill me in on what this secret is, please, little buddy? I knew this was coming.
Mr. Nick, don't tell me.
Cyclops.
You said a secret, right? But I don't know any secrets. Do you know secrets?
Oh, chain him up, all right. Fucking Kiri. Just you wait, Kiri. Something's gonna change. I hope it's in this session. I only have 30 minutes left to get to, like, Matt on guard. Did you know about Mr. Corrida and Ms. Andrews' relationship?
Well, it was like all over the schoolyard and like the little napkins we passed around. So like, yeah, but I didn't read any of them. If that's what you mean, I was like playing other games, like being the samurai. I wasn't doing secrets. Like I don't do secrets, especially not with Juan, little butt face. I don't do secrets with Juan.
Miss Andrews, she had a mommy.
Oh,
She had a purpose in mind when she started seeing Mr. Corrida.
Mr. Korea was gonna be like
My new daddy?
No, you were gonna be left behind.
What?
I need you to keep the bit going, at least somewhat past that, and then you can make him as himbo as Kiri wants. But please, I need the evil child.
Her mentor was Mr. Kurita's manager.
Was Mr. Kurita's mommy?
And Miss Andrews was going to get Miss Celeste Impact's suicide note from him.
What's a suicide note? Is it like a ticket to go on the ride?
Yes, it's a ticket to go into the ride with the wee woo on it.
Ah, Celeste. Is it that game that's in the corner of my Subsurfers?
Does that jog any memories?
No, I just remembered the Subsurfers. Let me ask my watch if they knew. I suddenly got totally hungry. You up for pizza? Pizza? Pizza time? Pizza time! Pizza time! Pizza time!
Oh, fuck, there's two of them.
Mr. Nick, what's a pizza? Is it like a kind of pea? Like green peas?
You were excited about that?
Yeah, I like peas.
Let's go eat one later, okay?
Aw. Pizza guy didn't want to talk to me.
That's too bad.
Yeah, I said I like wanted 10 pizzas, and they're like... They said a bad word, and they said, leave. We're not doing that, but like... But I can do 10 pizzas. I can do 10 pizzas. I don't want to talk about pizza anymore. I'm not hungry.
Mr. On Guard.
Are you connected to Miss Impact's suicide in some way?
Where the fuck did you get that? I said a bad word.
I'm gonna get crushed. Only Bowser is allowed to do that. March 22nd, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department. I know who this. Let me guess. Let me just look. Oh,
Oh, Mr. Wright, please, you have to help me.
Oh. Oh! Mr. Powers!
What happened? Why are you here?
You see, I got roped into this somehow.
It's a conker bomb.
What?
and now I'm gonna testify at tomorrow's trial. Now, Kiri, you like big men, right?
So the decisive witness is Mr. Powers? I was talking with a detective until a little while ago, and I was on my way home. When all of a sudden, you there! You're under arrest, and I was brought back here!
Oh. They said my face and my whole self in general looked suspicious or something. Well, I guess I can see how they thought you looked suspicious. The conker? Is the sky blue?
I can't see it. It's really high up.
It's too big. I can't do a conker voice. Conker's got like kinda a thing going on. Fuck, dude. It's never too big.
It's like I have my friends with me right now. I just have to be a little crazy.
I'm just a normal guy on an exercise show for kids. Is that a crime?
Conker bomb's bad fur day.
Yippee.
Duh, fuck, dude. Alright, talk to Will. So, about this testimony you're giving, what are you going to talk about?
I don't really know yet. But it sounds like I saw something pretty important from what they tell me.
You saw something important? What was it?
Well, the detective told me not to talk about it. You can't tell anyone, and especially not that lawyer, he said.
Who do you think that lawyer... Who do you think is that lawyer the detective was talking about?
I'm gonna take a wild guess.
And say it's me.
Yeah, you got it.
Mr. Nick! Mystic Maya and myself are your only two allies in this whole world. But it's alright.
Ouch! I don't really have a lot of friends, do I?
Aren't we all streamers a little crazy? It's our spark and the tism. This is not gonna do a lot of damage. This is gonna do a lot of damage to Matt, you know. Because he's got that refreshing like a spring breeze image going on.
But what is he really like?
Well, let's see. Matt's always been kind of a player with women. He would never really turn a pretty face away, if you know what I mean. He'd always say, it's just a game, to justify himself.
How horrible! That's unforgivable!
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. But you know, he said once that there's only one person in the world who won't swoon over me.
We're talking about the same Matt.
Yeah, he said it a bit kiddish, but you don't want me, a big guy, talking like Matt, do you?
Give it a try.
There's like only one person in the world who won't swoon over me. I'm like so cool as the Nickel Samurai, and like the girls, they like me, but like they like me, not the samurai. I'm the samurai, so they like me.
Wait, yeah, it's a lot. He says a lot.
One person wouldn't swoon over him.
His manager, you know, Ms. Adrian Andrews.
Why is Mr. Power suddenly looking kind of energetic?
Gossip. You see, I'm actually a sucker for gossip. I mean, celebrities and their world have this dazzling sort of image, right?
A dazzling sort of image, but aren't you part of that dazzle, Mr. Powers?
No, I'm more of a hairy, sweaty, smelly, brutish kind of guy, you see. But it's okay, really. I get to hear plenty of gossip about a lot of the other stars around me as things happen.
Well, that's true.
Hey, so did you want to hear about this yet?
About Miss Andrews' mentor and her suicide? You mean Miss Impacts?
We heard something about how her wedding was canceled.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I thought about it a little the other day, about that mysterious death. Hey, Mr. Wright, why don't you go ask me about that? Go on, go ahead.
Mr. Powers is so charged up, his skin is practically glowing with electricity. He's like a power plant. That's the joke.
Hey, so have you heard this? Celeste left a suicide note. And they say that Juan went and hid it.
We heard about that in court today. But there wasn't any actual proof that she had left a note.
Well, this is what I think. I think that something bad was written on that note.
Are you just a more eloquent Matt?
We're all like this. Every actor. They say don't work with children or animals because they're smarter. And they can read their contracts. Phineas is not built for 3D media.
I just saw the Phineas and Ferb musical costumes. It's very creepy.
He's so lion-pilled. I don't know why.
Maine.
Yes, he's from Maine, but lions aren't from Maine. Something bad for Juan, that is.
Something bad for Mr. Kurita?
Kind of like Lysander.
Now you're just making up words, Kiri.
Why do you figure so?
Well, before she died, Celeste talked with a few of her friends.
And she said, "It looks like I got caught up with a truly insidious man."
The bad guy from Kalos! Pokemon!
Kiri, do you think I'm a Pokemon fan?
I swear, I'm just a bit Lulu. But Pokemon is real! The man, he's a lion! He wants to make the whole world beautiful like himself! I'm not crazy! A truly insidious man? Did she mean Mr. Kurita by that?
Well, there's no one else that fits the bill, right?
Are you not?
And that would be the reason enough for him to hide the suicide note. I see. Well, that's some good info. Thank you.
Baraka from Mortal Kombat 2, 1993.
You're welcome. Mr. On Guard and Ms. Andrews. They're both at the detention center right now. There are still things I don't understand or know about, I'm sure.
They made a third 1990?
Yeah, it like got like 9 sequels, and then they spinned it off in 2000, which is like barely related. That's like doesn't even have the 1990 anymore. It's the whole different numbers. The only thing they kept was from the very first one, the 0, and they like put it in 3 of the slots, and then made this new thing up called a TWO.
I think I talked about 1993 specifically last stream.
I have to get the 2 of them to tell me everything.
To the detention center. Just wait for 2000, then 2001, specifically September 2001. Do you remember the 21st night of September? Oh, it's you.
I should be there next week, by the way, Titty.
Again, it's not much pressure. I've survived this whole 3-hour stream by myself. Anytime a friend shows up to do the other voices, I don't see it as an obligation. It's just a bonus. If you don't want to do it the week, it's perfectly fine. Get your rest. Do your parties. Do what you want to do. I do not mean to take away your time and your livelihood for my silly streams of a game that's been out for years at this point, doing silly voices.
Wait a second. Oh, fuck, dude. Don't ask me what happened in September 2001.
I should be there next week, by the way, Titty.
I love the silly voices.
Half of them are you at this point, Kiri.
What? No.
I enjoy it, and I wanted to be here today.
Okay. I love you too, Puri. I thank you for showing up.
That's why a little colon face with a little eyebrow. I'm sorry to be visiting at such a late hour with a host of my friends.
Mr. Wright, you're alone with Pearl.
You can't hear them?
No.
Keck.
You didn't hear that one?
That was a bird.
But there are a few questions I absolutely have to ask you tonight.
Good job changing the subject. But to me? I thought your client was Matt.
I'm sure Miss Andrews knows something. She can't be clueless about this secret Mr. Kurita had on Mr. On Guard. I'd like to ask you about Matt on Guard, if you don't mind.
Mr. Wright, you still don't know, do you? The real him, I mean.
He's a child.
Yes. Why was she arrested?
Because she admitted to stabbing Juan Carita's dead corpse with the knife.
You accused her, right?
Oh! She admitted to forging evidence, which is illegal. But she was already dead. Yeah, but the fact of her messing with a crime scene and a dead body, specifically stabbing a body with a knife, ripping off a button and putting it on someone else, that's kind of illegal.
Since when?
Since they made laws. You seem to bear a lot of resentment towards Mr. On Guard. If that's the case, then why did you become his manager? And why would you become intimate with his rival?
That has nothing to do with this case. Nothing.
Okay. About Miss Celeste Impacts.
I had finally put her death behind me. And now, thanks to you, it's all come back to the surface.
I'm sorry.
Yes, I was shocked by her suicide. And it's true that when I heard the rumor that Juan was the one who had hidden her suicide note, I began to draw close to him. I wanted to get her suicide note back and to burn it.
You wanted to burn it? But why?
There are many questions in this world. Why do we exist? Is there life on other planets? What is the meaning of life? And of course, why do they keep making Smurf movies in 2025?
None of those answers why you want to burn it.
Better question is why did they cancel Scooby, Batgirl, and Wily, but not Smurfs?
Money. But that doesn't explain why burning...
It is the example that people make the worst decisions. I didn't want it to spread like just another piece of gossip. But I never held any murderous intent towards Juan. Money doesn't explain that. I would never do something so stupid.
The suicide note, huh?
You think Smurfs made money?
I mean, it has to at some point. There has to be somehow money going into this and coming out for the bigwigs. The suicide note, huh? I wonder what it said. Why did you try to frame Mr. On Guard?
That's simple. Because he's the killer. That's why. Isn't it the duty of every good citizen to inform the police?
But there had to be another way.
The police are excellent at doing their job, so they'd figure it out, right?
Yes, they're so good that they couldn't figure out the real truth behind Celeste's death.
Miss Andrews.
Well, I know you're not the type of person to do something without a reason. So please, tell me why you did what you did.
Revenge.
Huh? Revenge? Did you say something just now?
A Cyclock. Ugh.
Don't you understand yet? You're not my lawyer. To be honest, you're more like my enemy.
But
I'm not sure I just heard Miss Andrew. I'm sure I just heard Miss Andrews say, revenge. I'm going to commit Smurf if they ever release another Smurf movie.
I'm gonna stay home and smurf my wife.
Oh, Smurf, dude.
That's the only thing I can do is conquer. Just,
Oh, fuck, dude. Oh, no. Oh, fuck, dude.
Repairs department. Mr. Nick, your phone.
Hey, that's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it?
I don't like the sound of this ringtone right now. It sounds kind of ominous. Yeah, I know. Hello?
We're in trouble now, pal. I'll be back at the station real soon.
What's wrong?
Something really unexpected just happened. Mr. Edgeworth,
Edgeworth?
Anyway, hurry up and get back to the office, pal. I don't know what's going on anymore. It's no good.
So, did you make sure to get him over here quick? Yep, I put on, you heard me. I put on all the fireworks and I turned off the phone right before I said the important bit. So you hit the end call button. No, I turned off the phone. That means he can't call back and he thinks something real bad happened. You really are a wonder with technology. Hello? Fuck, I got cut off.
Because
I have become the surprise stoner of the group.
I have suffered psychological pain writing that.
Oh, I'm smurfing you. I'm gonna smurf it. Ah.
Turn on the news, 80 channel. They shot Edgeworth.
Easy come.
What's going on, Mr. Nick?
It's on any chill. It's all Edgeworth. It's an easy come, easy go.
Mr. Nick, not in the office. No, not in front of the Badger. They'll steal your soul.
I have no smurfing soul. Easy go.
Easy come, easy joke.
Gumshoe said we need to get back to the office right away.
Then we should hurry back.
I'm scared to go back.
What are you talking about, Mr. Nick? Pull yourself together.
Wait, I know what to do about this.
Pull yourself together.
Ah!
No!
Oh! The joke is sex. Maybe it'll be good news. Do you not see the TV powers? It's Edgeworth. Easy come, easy go. Somehow I doubt that.
You know, this is a perfect place to pause this. So we'll just save here, and we'll see what happened next time. So, thank you all for watching. Like the video, comment your thoughts, share it around with other people. We do these streams Monday, noon PST. But if you want the easy way to remember when to watch these streams, subscribe.
It's leaving us forever.
No. Gaming funny. Kiwi, I'm telling! Lyle, turn on the TV. They shot Edgeworth. They fucking shot Edgeworth.
I can't reach, man. Fuck, man.
Just turn on the TV. It doesn't matter which channel. Fuck. I still get to probably do the hair flip Yup, you probably do. That I feel like it's here. Let me just see. Detention center. Yup, there is the section where we talk to On Guard. It's it's after where we are right now, because we're gonna go to the office, and then the very next thing is we're gonna go to the detention center with Matt.
Thanks for this stream.
Well, see y'all next Monday. Have a good night. Well, see you, no username. Thanks for showing up, Kiri. That was an interesting surprise.
And I got to flex my Kiri voice. Yay! I am finally out of Mirrorverse hell. I can now see Rosalina with the other side.
Hooray! So yeah, I'll go and hit the end button now. Bye-bye!